Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what the universe is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to know? And this is the Two of Wands. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the King of Cups. We are going to grab one more card, and then we'll start talking about this message. What do we need to hear, please? What is Spirit revealing to the collective today? And this is the Ace of Swords. Wow. I feel someone is on the verge of making some major decisions about love here because they want to bridge this distance that's between you. That is what is coming in from these first three cards. And that person that's thinking about all of this is your person, obviously, for you guys watching the reading. The Two of Wands is about your person taking action. It is about them doing something to bring the two of you closer together. Now, obviously, to bring the two of you closer together, this person needs to reach out and start talking. But that is the first action that they're going to take. But they want so much more than talking, especially because we have this King of Cups here. The Two of Wands tells us your person wants to talk to you about their long-term goals, their long-term desires concerning you and this connection. Because with the King of Cups, this person has awakened to the love that is in their heart and soul concerning you. And they know it's time to get moving here and to reunite. Because this person has had a lot of epiphanies and breakthroughs, and they see things now so much better with this Ace of Swords being here. But it is time for decisions. It is time for action. It's time for this person to show back up in your life, because what I really feel more than anything is that they are getting ready for union with you. Now, the King of Cups is a water sign, and that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But you do not have to be any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading. It's for everyone. It's more important that we consider the overall message. And what I'm really feeling more than anything is that something is about to change, and I feel that you guys should be getting ready, because I feel this person is about to appear on the scenes here. Because with the Two of Wands, this is about them returning. This is about them taking action to make something happen, because they love you, they desire you, they want you and need you in their life. It is time for decisions. It is time for action. The King of Cups tells us your person is going to be so very different, because the King of Cups, well, the King of Cups is the King of Love, guys. I mean, your person being so much more loving and giving, considerate, compassionate, understanding, being so much more nurturing to you than they ever have been, but also nurturing this relationship. These kind of relationships do require nurturing from both of you. One person can't carry it all by themselves. This person giving so much to you. But mostly love, affection, attention. Because your person desires this union with you. Now, the Two of Wands also confirms that there is a divine counterpart connection here between the two of you. Wands are ruled by fire. When we consider two sticks of fire, we have to consider soulmates, twin flames. Please just take it as it resonates. But there is this divine counterpart connection between the two of you. Perhaps you tried to have conversations about this with your person. They didn't want to hear it. They said that it was fairy tales. They might have even thought that you, or said that you were kind of like off your rocker a little bit, because they didn't believe in any of this stuff. But definitely having a wake-up call concerning all of that with this Ace of Swords being here. The Ace of Swords is about breakthroughs and epiphanies. It is about decisions. It is about communication. It is about your person knowing that they made bad choices in the past, not wanting to make bad choices anymore. This person is going to make the right decisions concerning this connection. because this is all about their love for you, their desire for you, their need for you, because this person with this King of Cups being here is going to take action on the love that they feel for you, which is why they have used this time away from you to get ready for this partnership and for this union with you. But let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Well, this is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is all about partnership. It is about commitment. It is about your person having a lot of love for you. And with the King of Cups being here, this person is going to make sure that you know how they feel about you constantly, consistently, never letting you question it ever again. The Ten of Cups is a card of long-term partnership and commitment, union with each other. The Ten of Cups is so much love. 10 cups, all filled with love. And cups are things like emotions and feelings and intuition and love and romance. This person wanting to romance you, wanting to love you, needing to love you, actually. 10 of Cups is about you and this person being able to create a happy, healthy relationship with each other, because this person's going to contribute so much more. They're going to put in the effort. They're going to be a better communicator. You're going to see them being more proactive concerning the love that they feel for you as well, because ultimately the Ten of Cups is, well, it's the happily ever after card, guys. The Ten of Cups is as good as it gets when it comes to love. It is the most powerful card of love in the deck, except for the King and Queen of Cups, of course. But this person feels this love for you. Even if they never shared that with you, even if they never told you how they feel about you, they're definitely going to be speaking it and communicating it to you as they come back in your direction. That Two of Wands is about them coming back in your direction. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Eight of Cups. Well, the Eight of Cups tells us so very much. This is about your person attaining a lot of the growth that they've needed to attain during the time that you've been apart from each other. This is about your person growing up, finding that place of emotional maturity, finding that place of emotional stability, being able to be emotionally vulnerable and expressive and open and share everything with you is the energy of the King of Cups. And that is regardless of your person's sign, regardless of their gender. Remember, this is a collective reading. It's for everyone. It's the energy of the card. It's the energy of the reading. And it's also what I'm hearing coming in from Spirit. The Eight of Cups is about someone returning, the missing person returning, actually, because they are getting ready for union with you. This entire time they've been away from you, they have been preparing for union with you. Perhaps they didn't know that, but they've been doing it nonetheless. You guys as well. That's what you've been doing during this time you've been away from each other. That's why this time of silence, this time of no contact, it's why it's so important. It's an important part of the journey, and it is hard, guys. I acknowledge that for some of you, it can be a difficult time, but it's where you grow and evolve as well. How have you changed since this person has not been in your life? For most of you, you have grown and evolved, if not all of you, because when this person shut down and ran away and abandoned this connection, more than likely you went through a difficult time. For some of you, if not most of you, you went through a dark night of the soul. But that is where the growth occurs. Hitting that rock bottom place and then picking yourself up and guiding yourselves back towards the light of God's love. That is what it's all about, ultimately. That's why we're here. And the union with your person is also about union with the divine within each other. Acknowledging that divine spark within each of you allows you to build a happy, healthy relationship. But this Eight of Cups, your person getting rid of old baggage, old wounds, old ways of thinking, outdated mentality, no longer listening to their fears and their doubts, no longer wanting to play that unhappy soundtrack over and over in their head anymore because they're sick of listening to that crap and they want to listen to the one of happiness and joy and love. And that is what this combination of cards is. Your person leaving the known, all of that stuff that has tied them to that negative past, that negative way of thinking these horrible things about themselves, about how they're not worthy, how they're not good enough, how they'll never amount, how they'll never be successful, how they will never find love. That stuff is getting kicked out of this person's life. Leaving the known, that is what they've known, for the unknown, which is this love, this relationship that comes with that 10 of Cups. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? And the Hanging Man. Well, especially with that Ace of Swords. Let me try that again. Especially with that Ace of Swords. This person has been having massive epiphanies and breakthroughs with the Hanging Man showing up. Because this is all about your person being able to see things from a different perspective. This person has always believed that the two of you share a very powerful connection. They perhaps didn't understand it. Perhaps they did understand it and didn't want to admit it or acknowledge it. Perhaps they just wore a blindfold to it because they were just too engrossed in staying in their mundane existence that they didn't want to experience these breakthroughs and growth that comes as part of having this beautiful divine counterpart connection. But they're seeing it now, because the Hangman shows us that they've had a massive shift in perspective. But this person is not letting you go. They are hanging on to this love. They're also surrendering, because that is what the Hangman is also about. Letting go of their need to control. Letting go of their fears. Living in this 8 of Cups moment to release things that have kept them tied down, kept them stuck, because this person wants to experience everything that life and loving you can possibly bring them. That is why they want to experience this unknown with you, this beautiful, happy, healthy relationship. But this person doesn't want to let go of this love. They can't. They don't want to. They are surrendering to it because they want to have this partnership, this union with you. The Hangman is ruled by Pisces. Well, let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? And this is the Star. And just one moment, guys. You can't really see anything unless you had like a super duper magnifying glass. But the Star, nonetheless, we will cover with a post-it. For those of you new to the channel, welcome. The reason there is a blue post-it on that card is because she's wearing a see-through dress and you can kind of see some things, kind of, sort of. And YouTube doesn't allow those images, although it is artwork. We try to adhere to the YouTube rules and regulations because we don't want to offend the YouTube censors or gods and goddesses over at YouTube. But the Star, well, the Star is a card of hope. It is a card that says to remain hopefully optimistic that this person is getting their act together. Because they are. They've been preparing for union with you the entire time they've been away from you. Whether they realize it or not, and I think I already said that, the bottom line is they desire you. They desire this connection. They want this love with you. The Star is ruled by Aquarius. But the Star is also about this divine inspiration that is hitting your person all the time. This person knows that there is divine guidance, that there was divine intervention when the two of you first met, and that same divine guidance and intervention is still at work in this connection for the two of you. When it's time, the powers that be will do what needs to happen to bring this person to you, the way that they need to come to you, with confidence, with power, with love. by taking action. Acting on love is the meaning of the King of Cups. And yes, it's time for this person to act on love and start talking about all of it to you as well, with that Ace of Swords coming next to it. But the Star is also a card of healing. Your person definitely going through this period of healing and growth and emerging during the time you've been away from each other. This person becoming the person who's going to be able to love you in a way that you have not been loved. That is part of these connections as well. Because when you've gone through the growth and you have this opportunity to come back together, even though you've been through all of these difficulties, trials and tribulations while you were together and also while you're away from each other, this person is going to show up and show you how they have healed and transformed and changed, how they have let go of all of that junky junk from the past, and how they are ready to embrace this beautiful love that's here between the two of you, knowing that there is a destiny, knowing that you are the one for them as well with the Star card. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Let me see what else is coming in. What is the universe sharing with the collective today, please? What do we need to hear? And this is justice. Well, justice tells us there is so much more to this story than this disconnect between the two of you. This is about your soul contract with this person, which makes sense with the Two of Wands leading the way for this reading. Justice is ruled by Libra, but you do have a soul contract for these life lessons and experiences that you were each having during this time that you are away from each other, so that when it is time for the two of you to come back together, you can continue this journey and have the happy, super happy, fun time, loving experiences and life lessons with each other that come with that Ten of Cups. But justice is about truth. It is about honesty. It is about as well your person perhaps feeling the consequences of their choices that they made in the past that were cloudy, that weren't very clear. But they will be making the right choices moving forward because they're going to be making decisions based on love instead of making decisions based on fear. And this is something that they have learned during the time that you have been away from each other, preparing for this union. Justice is also about an apology that is coming from this person. Speaking truthfully, speaking honestly to you, to share everything with you, and that will be their mantra moving forward, actually, to always reveal the truth and always be honest with you. This Justice card does come with a very beautiful yin-yang symbol. And what is yin-yang? Well, it's the union of masculine and feminine energies, right? The union of divine masculine and divine feminine. It is about balance as well. Justice is a card of equilibrium. Your person was out of balance when they were spending time with you before. Perhaps they were not emotionally in balance. Perhaps they weren't mentally in balance for some of you. But all of this is things that they have been working on during the time that they have been preparing for union with you. Balance needs to be in this connection. There needs to be equal give and take. There needs to be reciprocity. And you will definitely experience that right out of the gate as this person comes back, especially with that King of Cups being on the second card for this reading today, guys. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? The Three of Cups. Well, the Three of Cups is all about having a good time. It is about dating. It's about socializing. It is about the two of you reconciling as well. The Three of Cups is a card of, well, it's kind of like a party atmosphere. It's a celebration. It's festivities, not with a bunch of people around. Although if you are at a restaurant or somewhere that has a lot of people around, there will be others around you. But it is really for the two of you to celebrate, to spend time together. Three of Cups is a card that tells us your person wants to start doing things socially with you again. They do want to see you. They want to talk face to face and heart to heart and soul to soul. In person is what this Three of Cups is about, because they want to begin laying the groundwork that needs to be laid in order to build this happy, healthy relationship with you, by romancing you and wooing you and loving you the way that you need this person to love you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? And this is Judgment. Well, Judgment, guys, just one moment. It looks like it's going to be a 2 post-it reading today. We got a pink one that time. Judgment. Well, your person has been judging themselves for things that they have done wrong, for the mistakes that they made, for words and actions that were, well, quite destructive and dishonorable and disrespectful. Your person is not going to be in that space anymore, because when this person returns, their heart is going to be open. They are going to be loving you in a way that you have not been loved by this person, because they understand that to have you in their life, in order to have this partnership with you, they need to open their heart. They get that. They understand that. But Judgment is also about renewal. It is about the restoration of this connection. It is about the two of you getting back together. But it is about rebirth. Your person definitely going through some sort of rebirth process during the time you've been away from each other, growing and evolving and becoming more powerful, becoming more loving, becoming more of their authentic self. Because that is your obligation to each other in a divine counterpart connection, to be authentic with each other, to live your best lives, and live authentically. And that is part of what your person has been going through during this time they've been away from you, and you guys have been preparing for this union with each other. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And the Four of Wands. Well, nothing says union quite as powerfully as a combination of the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about union. It's the celebration of this union, guys. Looks like 11 on the Four of Wands card, supporting this 11-11 union that this person wants to have with you. It is about the celebration of this partnership. It can be about the two of you having a party because you're getting back together. It can be about the two of you going away somewhere, to travel somewhere for an overnight or a weekend or a little romantic getaway to celebrate the fact that you are reuniting with each other. It can be an engagement party. If you're moving in together, it can be a party because you're moving in together. It can be the party that comes after the wedding as well, because ultimately that's what the Four of Wands is. The Four of Wands is about union, marriage, partnership. Your person preparing for this the entire time they have been away from you. But let's see what else. What else is coming in for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? What is Spirit revealing? And this is the Two of Cups. Well, the Two of Cups is about union. It is about a union of hearts. Your person wants to unite their heart with yours. This person wants to merge with you. This person wants this partnership with you, especially with a combination of the 2 and 10 of Cups and the King of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So this person is saying here that we belong together. You and I belong together. We can take on the world together. We can overcome whatever challenges life throws at us together as a couple. You have both been through so many challenges during this time you've been away from each other. The challenges that you face together as a couple, they won't be as difficult or as strenuous as the ones that you have been through while you have been away from each other. They're going to be the happy ones, the fulfilling ones, the ones that make you laugh, the ones that make you smile, the ones that bring peace, contentment, and balance, and joy, and so much happiness into your life and into their life as well. But let's use some oracle cards. That 2 of Cups, it's about union. It's about partnership. It's about romance. Your person with the King of Cups and Two of Cups definitely wanting to romance you with that Three of Cups as well. It's time for dates. It's time to look at each other face to face. It's time to look into each other's eyes and look into each other's hearts and souls and be together in this 3D space with each other, right? But let's see what else is coming in. We'll use some oracle cards and see what else the universe is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? Well, this is blessing. Here we have some beautiful angels showering blessings upon us. Thank goodness for that. We could all use some blessings in our lives, right? Now, this card comes with number 20. If anyone resonates with number 20, that can be the 20th of any month. It can be the number 2, supporting that Two of Cups and Two of Wands, actually. Very powerful way to start and end the tarot portion of the reading, Two of Wands and Two of Cups. The number 2, it can be February, it could be the 2nd of any month. The number 2 is all about balance, partnership, union with each other. But this card says blessing. I do feel there are so many blessings that are just waiting to come into your lives, guys. I feel that the angels, I feel like the divine is waiting to bless this connection for the two of you because they are trying to bring you into union with each other. But as well, I feel that you will see, even though you may not believe it at the moment, that when this person returns, you will see that even this time away from them has been a blessing because they're going to be very different. They're going to be so much more unconditionally loving and giving and appreciative. They're going to be so much more generous with love and affection. They're going to be so much more romantic and doing wonderful things for you all the time. And that is going to be your greatest blessing, I feel, as this person returns. So even though for some of you it's a very difficult time, or for most of you it's a very difficult time to be away from them, you will see as they return that even this time apart from each other has truly been a blessing in your life. But also, when you start feeling down, if you start feeling down, or if you're feeling out of sorts because it's been a long time and there's been no communication, perhaps you're feeling ungrounded or very frustrating, take a moment and count your blessings. They can be big blessings. They can be small blessings. A blessing is that I had a blueberry muffin for breakfast this morning with coffee because my friend brought them over last night. I consider that a blessing. It made me happy because, well, a blueberry muffin is kind of like cake, right? In a way. Kind of, sort of, but it wasn't cake. Actually, I like it better because it doesn't have icing, and I'm not a big fan of icing. My point is, count your blessings. Seeing birds, hearing birds outside, singing, chirping, seeing a couple of squirrels playing with each other in the trees, seeing children laughing and enjoying themselves playing outside. Seeing things out in nature can be a blessing. Receiving some good news can be a blessing. Whatever your blessings are, make sure that you take a moment every day to express gratitude for those blessings, however big, however small they are. And that will lift you up. It will raise your vibration. Raising your vibration raises the vibration of this connection as well. But let's see what else is coming in, please. Happiness. Well, definitely supporting that Ten of Cups. Happiness, this happiness card. There is so much going on here. Let's see. I think that is a lion. Yes, that is a lion right there. If anyone resonates with lions. Lightning bolts. We have all kinds of butterfly wings up here. We do have some beautiful birds. Those might be doves, I think, by the way that they are shaped, perhaps. Peace. Peace is coming. Peace and happiness. Butterflies, more butterflies here. Transformation and change. And here we have what looks like a cloud of dandelions. Throw your wish out to the universe whenever you see a dandelion. Pick it up, blow it, or leave it where it is and blow it. That is those little seeds that make the dandelion. I always think that when you blow that, it is sending those things that you wish for out into the world, out into the universe. so that the divine can respond to all of that. Oh, this is also a little tiny white teeny weeny unicorn as well. But number 48, happiness. Supporting that 10 of Cups, as I already mentioned. This can be your age. It can be their age. It could be the ages when you met. It could be a birth year, perhaps, for some of you out there. But it could also be April 8th. It could be August 4th. It could be the number 12. It could be the 12th of any month. It could be December. It could be the number 3. It could be the 3rd of any month or March. There is a rainbow on this card as well, supporting this star card. The rainbow is a symbol of hope, saying to stay optimistic and have faith that this person is working through these things to return to you. Because based on this reading, this person wants to reconcile with you. But ultimately, this person wants this union with you. Definitely supported with the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Love never ends. This card comes with number 14. That can be the 14th of any month. It can be January 4th. It can be April 1st. It can be the number 5. So it could be May, the 5th of any month as well. Love never ends. And here we have a couple as well. We have this couple here, obviously, this big couple that are really enjoying each other's company. But we have a little couple down here that look like they are actually kind of like little fairies that are flying together. Love never ends. This love with you and your person, it is endless. It is infinite. This person understands this now. Or they're gaining a greater understanding of it. Perhaps they did not understand it in the past, or maybe they didn't want to understand it. But all of that resistance is fading away because this person wants to explore this unknown with you, which is about this partnership, which is about this union for the two of you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we need to hear. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to know, please? And this is Soul Contract. I am grateful for my soul lessons and support. Well, yes, those are really blessings in our lives, aren't they? Our soul lessons and support. That can be a good way to acknowledge those blessings. Even though some of the soul lessons have been challenging, they have caused you to grow and evolve. Causing this person to grow and evolve as well, by the way. So you could be grateful for their soul lessons and support also. The point is, this is a little affirmation that you can say for yourself. I am grateful for my soul lessons and support. But soul contract, this comes back to what we were talking about with that Justice card. Acknowledging that, yes, there is a reason why you are in each other's lives. You have a soul contract with each other for every single lifetime, for this lifetime included. And it is all about completing this contract with each other. And it's not complete. It's not over, because the contract has, the two of you need to come together where you can have these experiences as a couple in union with each other. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Eternal love. I am one in my undivided love. Well, there is this eternal love between you and this person because you have traveled lifetimes together. Love never ends. Yes, it is eternal. This eternal flame that is between the two of you. It is your hearts, your souls, trying to come into union with each other because you truly do belong together in union. This eternal love that you share with this person, this soul bond, you have traveled so many lifetimes with this person, and each lifetime has come with its own set of challenges, but you have managed to overcome these challenges in all of these lifetimes. So You will be able to overcome them for this lifetime as well, so that you can come into union with each other. Well, this is a beautiful rose that says high vibration. I am loved unconditionally. Yes, you are loved unconditionally. And that as well is an affirmation that comes with this deck, which is from an artist called Senna Zen, and I will put a link for these cards in the description. This affirmation, I am loved unconditionally, I feel is something that you should say, or you could say, rather, on a daily basis. I am loved unconditionally. That is going to make you feel so empowered. It's going to make you feel blessed, even though this person isn't in your life right now. Because when they return, they're going to return at a high vibration. This vibration of love, this frequency of love. Because they're going to be at a higher vibration and frequency when they return. And that is going to give so much more stability and staying power to this connection than what you experienced in the past with them. Because truly, that is what this is all about. Growing, evolving, changing, transforming, becoming the best versions of ourselves so that we can live from the perspective of our souls and live authentically together in this divine, eternal love with each other. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to know? Twin flame reunion. Now, please just take this as it resonates. It can be twin flame, it can be soulmate, as we discussed at the very beginning of the reading with that Two of Wands card. Prepare for a powerful reunion with your twin flame, soulmate, your divine counterpart. This sacred encounter ignites intense spiritual growth and a profound understanding of unconditional love. Unconditional love is a difficult life lesson, guys. You are learning it. You are mastering it. Whether you realize it or not, you are definitely getting it. Because being able to overcome the challenges of these connections is something that takes that unconditional love. And you guys are doing it much better than you realize. You are so much stronger than you realize as well. But this reunion with your person, I feel, is something that is on its way. But let's see what else is coming in, please. Divine romance. Your romance is guided by divine forces. Trust in this higher guidance and allow it to lead you to a love that is pure, passionate, and everlasting. Eternal love. Love never ends. Everlasting love. Well, yes. And we do have the Star card on the table today, which is about this divine intervention that's happening in this connection for you and your person. And you guys watching the reading, you know that the powers that be have always been part of this connection for you and your person. That's how you met. And that same force that caused the two of you to meet to begin with is that same power that is ultimately guiding you back to each other. But let's see what else is coming in, please. What do we need to hear? Soul bond. The bond you share is deep and unbreakable. This soul connection transcends physical boundaries, creating a sense of unity and belonging that is eternal. That's that song is now in my head. Is this burning my eternal flame, or is this yearning my eternal flame? There is a song that is now stuck in my head about an eternal flame, guys, okay? An eternal flame. I don't know who sang that song. Of course I don't. I never seem to know except the really, really old ones. But I know that there is a song about an eternal flame. Is this burning my eternal flame? Or something along those lines. Does anybody know that song? Who sang that song? For those of you that are still with me for where we are in this reading today, but there is this deep, eternal connection between you and this person. You have traveled through many lifetimes together. That is the point. And that is what you know, and that is what you believe. And it is what your person is realizing as well, because they've had a shift in perspective and they've been having epiphanies and breakthroughs. But let's see what else. What else is coming in for this message today, please? What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Union of hearts. Doesn't that look like cotton candy clouds? It looks like cotton candy to me. Two hearts coming together as one in perfect unity. This union creates a powerful and loving connection that brings out the best in both partners. It is time for you to live your best selves, or live life from the perspective of your best selves. This union of hearts. This union of hearts very much supports this Two of Cups card. That is all about a union of hearts. It is time for your hearts to reunite. It's time for you and this person to come together, because you have been preparing for union with each other the entire time they have been in that place of silence. In the entire time you have not spoken with them. This divine romance is divinely inspired and divinely guided. The powers that be are protecting this connection, because it's time for the two of you to start coming into union with each other. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.